Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Today we're just gonna be doing some mouth sounds, some whispering, some mouth sounds. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, let me tell you about today. Today, what happened was I know, isn't that crazy? And you know what else? Yeah, that also. Yeah, you don't mind if I tap on that? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and you know what? Then he ended up telling her that oh my god. Well, you know what? I really hope nobody heard me. So let me actually just come over here and just oh no, but then she ended up catching him with and then which is crazy because you know what? That's his. So no one knows what's going on now, and you know who else got involved? Yeah, and so that's what happened today. But you know what else I heard? I also heard. But yeah, and then, after that all passed, then but yeah, that was pretty crazy, and but also not as crazy at this one time. But yeah, I've never told anyone about this. I'm really, trusting in you that you're not gonna tell anyone. But I also have something else to confess that but yeah, that felt so good to get off my chest. But thank you for listening. But you know what? That also reminds me that the other day I was walking down the street, and you wouldn't believe who I saw. I genuinely, I saw. I know, I literally could not believe my eyes because, I knew that they had gotten arrested for. I know, yeah, that was so messed up. And you know what? That also reminds me of the time, that my friend also got arrested for doing something kind of similar, and it was that. But that time was different because. But you know what? Here, sorry, I hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna squish on this. So, but yeah. But yeah, where was I? But yeah, yeah, that was all pretty eventful. I know this might be a lot to take in, but you know, that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. And you know, it's just, oh my goodness, I did not even tell you about. But yeah, so I don't know. Oh wait, you know. Yeah. But pretty much, the other day I had found out, because they were showing me a TikTok on their phone, and you know who sent them something, because I had seen their notification. Yeah, it was. I know, that was so crazy because I genuinely thought that they were not on talking terms anymore, especially after. Sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm just a little thirsty. Don't mind if I just. Oh my. But you know, and so sometimes, what happens is that, yeah, I know. Especially after something like that, sometimes you just gotta learn to just ignore it and say, hey, you know what, I'm not one to judge. Especially because I know for a fact this one time I but yeah, you know, sorry. I didn't mean that was bad or anything, but you know what? Hey, I'm not gonna judge, but yeah, I know. It was so good I had to tell someone, so I don't know. But yeah, so I don't think there's anything else off the tip of my tongue. Oh, actually, there is. Because the other day I had gone into my class, and you wouldn't believe it. There was a sub, and so you know, no one was really just sitting there where they were supposed to. But lo and behold, guess who was sitting next to each other? I know. I thought that they hated each other too, but I guess not. And you know, they were talking pretty loud, and next thing you know, all I hear is I know, but yeah, so that was pretty crazy to hear, you know. I'm not one to eavesdrop, but hey, I mean, if you're saying it to the world, I mean, I can't help it, you know. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things you just gotta tell someone. So yeah, but yeah, thank you for listening to all those secrets I've had stored up. And yeah, so thank you again for listening, and hope you enjoyed it. So without further ado, bye bye.